do you mean, why? Because I asked for it. You look suspicious. And it's my job to get rid of the suspicious. So hand it over. Come on, I don't have all day. Oh, what? Are you one of those I know my rights type? Well, newsflash, you don't. You don't know the law more than I do. I enforce it. It's my job. I deal with the law every day. You don't. So you don't know what you're talking about. If someone on that little internet told you that you're not supposed to, or you don't have to show me the ID, they're wrong. You have to do whatever I say. I'm the one with the badge here. I'm the one in a position of power. I'm the authority figure. So just do what I say and hand over that ID. We got a bolo earlier for someone who matches your exact description. So there, I do have a right to it because you look like the one we're looking for. Same height, same facial structure, same hair color, same age range, same odd way of walking, same odd behavior. It all fits. So I have suspicion to believe that you may be who we're looking for. So stop right there and do what I say before I take these gloves off my belt and put them around your wrists. Is that what you want? You want to end up in the back of a squad car? Because you could if you want. I have no problem taking you back there. And then taking you on a little drive down to the precinct. So it's either hand me what I want, or end up in that little cage back there. Go ahead. Make your decision. If you have nothing to hide, then you should have no problem showing me that ID. Unless you do have something to hide. Unless you're the exact suspect that we're looking for. Unless you don't even have an ID. Is that the case? Do you not have one? Are you not here legally? What's the truth? Oh, you are? Then show me. Show me the ID. Prove it. Come on, if you have nothing to hide, what's the problem? Don't make me take it from you, because I have every right to. And if I do that, it's not going to be pretty. So hand it over. Now. Thank you. Let's see. Name. Baron Screwdriver with that one on. Date of birth. You look a little, well, let's just say you don't look your age. Look a little worse for wear, if you know what I mean. Is that because of all the crime that you're committing? You know, crime really does make a person look awful. almost seems kind of fake and flimsy. Alright, you stay right there while I call it in. Don't you move, not even for a second. If you think you can get lost in this crowd and I won't find you, you're so wrong. I will take that cruiser and drive through the crowd if I have to, just to get you. Stand still. I'll be right back. Wait there. I saw you flinch. You know what, fine. Just gonna call it in manually. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. You there? Yeah. I need to check in on this ID. Yeah. The name is. Yeah. Address is. Height is. I know, right? Such a liar. Weight is. ID number is. Tell me if this guy has any priors. Oh, okay. Just what I thought. Thanks. So, you do have a little history, don't you? Don't lie to me. I'll let you confess. Or, I could just make it up. So go ahead. Which will it be? Either way, it's going down on your record. So tell me, what are your priors? Right, you've never done anything in your life, your hands are clean. I find that hard to believe, especially with all this dirt on your fingernails. Yeah, I see that. You ever wash your hands? Ever wash your face? It's looking a little worse for wear. Okay, you know what? Let's cut the crap and tell me, where were you an hour ago? Yeah, an hour ago. Where were you 60 minutes ago? What? You can't remember where you were 60 minutes ago? You're not that stupid, are you? And before you get the idea to lie to me, just remember there's cameras all over this place. So anywhere that you were, I'm gonna find out through footage. And if I figure out that you lied to me, you're not gonna like what happens if I figure that out. I'll lock you up and throw away the key. You'll go away for a long, long time. And when you do go away, I'll make sure that you suffer. Do you understand me? So tell me the truth. Where were you an hour ago? Yeah, likely story. Was there anyone there who saw you? Do you have a witness who can be your alibi? Well, isn't that convenient? Did you change your clothes? It's a question. Did you change your clothes in the span of an hour? Were you wearing something else an hour ago? Yes or no? Well, because the suspect was wearing something different to what you're wearing now. But that doesn't mean anything. You could have easily changed clothes in the span of an hour. Hell, you could have gone to any of these shops, picked up a new wardrobe, and put it on. That doesn't clear you at all. In fact, nothing you've said has cleared you so far. If anything, I'm even more suspicious than I was when I first started questioning you. There's just something about you that I don't like. Something about you that screams criminal. I don't know if it's your face, your fashion, or just the way you talk. Maybe it's the way you walk. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's some criminal loose. Not on my watch. So we can stand here all day till we figure it out. And you're gonna stand here all day with me. Or you're gonna go take a seat in the back of that squad car. And we're gonna go for a little drive. So, what is it? You wanna stand? Or you wanna sit? Because by all means, if you'd like to sit, we can easily do that. That's what I thought. You just want to get back home, don't you? Probably to think of more crimes that you can commit. Well, like I said, I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm on to you, buddy. You're not fooling me. You think you're so smart. You probably think all cops are dumb, but we're not. We know what you are. We know a criminal when we see one. We sniff you guys out easily. And you stink. So don't think you're fooling me, because you're not. Now, back to the line of questioning. Have you ever been on 85th Street? Oh, you have? Well, isn't that suspicious? Because that's exactly where the crime took place. When's the last time you were on it? Oh, of course you're gonna say that. You don't want to be pinned down for your own crime. You want us to think it was someone else, don't you? You want us to arrest some poor innocent soul when it was you who did it. You're not gonna get away with it. I know a criminal when I see one. How many times do I have to say that? Look at you. You're practically sweating. You're practically a nervous wreck. And you want me to believe that you're innocent? In what world? You wouldn't even give me a simple ID when I asked for one. And you want me to think that you're being truthful? Maybe if you hadn't made such a big deal about that one little thing, I'd be more inclined to believe you about the bigger ones. But because you look like you had something to hide, now all I can think about is how you're hiding something. Even if it's not this crime, it's probably another one. For all I know, you're on a spree, and I can be the one that stops you. Can't I? What? What's that look on your face for? You think I'm just trying to pin some random crimes on you? Like I got some quota to fill? You do realize that I'm out here to serve and protect, right? All I want is to make this world safe from people like you. I'm here to protect. I'm not here to harm. It's your job, isn't it? I'm just here to stop you. No, I'm not giving you your ID back, not yet. I'm not done with it. There's still a lot of questioning I have to do. Oh, you got a problem with that? You want a lawyer? Well, you can't have one. You know why? Because I haven't arrested you yet. So you don't need a lawyer, do you? Unless you want to call one just to stand here with you, which is even more suspicious. Why would you want that? How is that normal? It's not. I don't care if you think that I'm wasting my surprised you haven't pulled your phone out to record me. You guys love doing that, don't you? Try to record us. Make us feel like we're the bad ones. Nah, I know a bad apple when I see one, and you're rotten to the core. So, tell me, what do you do? I bet you're lying. I bet you don't really do that. Where do you do it at then? I'm not asking you for the address, I'm asking you for the general vicinity of this workplace. Right. Well, we'll just have to check that out and make sure you're not lying, won't we? And if I find out that you just made that up and you lied to me, there's gonna be hell to pay. I promise you that. If you think I'm bad now, just wait. It gets worse. Now, tell me, are you out here alone? Or are you out here with someone else? What's your night been looking like so far? What have you been doing all night? Who are you with? Who have you seen? Tell me. And again, remember, I will find out the actual answers to these questions. I'm merely asking to give you a chance to be honest with me. But if you can't do that, well, I can figure it out on my own. It's just gonna be hell to pay if I find out you lied to me. So if you don't want to make things worse, I'd be honest if I were you. So, tell me your night from start to finish. What have you been doing? Don't leave a single detail out. Go. And what are you doing out here? Why this specific area and location? And you're saying that you didn't meet up with anyone and that you've been alone this whole time? Confirm or deny that. Were you out here alone? Or did you meet anyone? And did you speak to anyone along the way? So you're telling me that you came out tonight and have not spoken to a single soul. You're telling me that you've not even so much as said hi to someone passing by. I find that hard to believe. Okay. Who's the last person you saw? No, not on the streets. Who's the last person you saw in your life that you spoke to? Okay. And what is their number? Well, you're gonna have to get it for me because I'm gonna need to verify that. Well, I can't just take your word for it. You're the same one who wouldn't even give me your ID a second ago. So why would I believe you? You know what? I could just confiscate that phone of yours and get the number myself. Why don't I just do that? Oh, do you not want to give me your phone? Are you scared of what I might find? What are you hiding in there? Yeah, right. You just want your privacy. Your privacy for what? To commit crimes. Yeah, well, you're not getting it. Hand over the phone. Give me your phone. Now. I can and will arrest you for being defiant, disobeying the law, not respecting a I'll show you a little good faith. You give me the phone. I'll give you the ID back. That way you know that I'll always return your things. Here. At the same time, ready? Oh, what? You don't trust me? I'm here to serve and protect. How many times do I have to tell you that until you get it through that dull, numb skull of yours? Ready? Count of 3. If you don't, I'm throwing you in the back of that squad car. I'm not kidding. Oh yeah, that makes you want to straighten up, doesn't it? Alright. 1, 2, 3. Give me that. Let's see what's in here. What's the passcode? Give me the passcode. I'm not gonna play games with you. If I have to take this phone back down to the precinct and have them hack into it, we're gonna have problems, you and I. So, make this easy on yourself and just give me the code right now. Right now. What? Is that a real code or a fake one? You know what? Turn around, I'm arresting you. Then give me the code. Okay, let's just try that. Okay, I got it. Let's see. You sure knows a lot of people, don't you? Okay, contacts. What was the name of that person you said? It was this person right here. Interesting. You said they were the last person you talked to. Then why don't you have any recent texts from them? Surely, you two would have had to set up a time to meet, wouldn't you? Oh, you called. Well, let's just take a look at your call list then. Okay, it's here, I see it. Could be fake though, you could have just made it up in this 2 seconds that you wouldn't give me your passcode. Don't ask me how. Criminals can do a lot of things that they shouldn't be able to. You know what? Let's take a look at your texts. Maybe you mentioned committing a recent crime of your recent ones. Okay, let's click this one. The most recent. Are you joking me? What is that, a meme? God. Let's go to the next. Unless, wait a minute. Is that a meme or is that evidence? Is that a joke about the crime that you committed? Looks awfully familiar. Looks like you could easily be laughing about the crime you just committed. Is that what you were doing? Is this a code word or a code GIF or something? I'm on to you. Let's just see how much of this conversation you had. Meme after meme after meme. You don't have much to say, do you? Who are you even sending these to? Who is this? Let's see. Do you two just communicate in memes? You don't talk or what? Is that your code language? What does this translate to? Explain now. Yeah, explain it. What does this mean? What does this meme mean to you? Don't make me call a therapist in here or a psychologist. I will know the answers to these questions, one way or another. Come on, what is this? What does this mean? Oh, it's just a meme, likely excuse. I don't believe you. I don't believe anything that you've said to me. How could I? You're a liar, a criminal, a thief. All of the above. And I bet you've done worse too. I bet you have, You can't just be responsible for this crime, you're probably responsible for a lot of them. Oh, hold on. Wait. Got something on my taking so long to come? Come on. We don't have all day. Don't want to be standing here all day with this crook. Okay, here we go. Just got sent to my phone. Alright, let's see. Pulling it up now. Okay. Yeah. I can see the similarities. Yeah. Look at this. The hair, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the lips, especially that jawbone. Yeah, this looks like you. This looks like you to me. Yep. Look at it. Look. What do you mean it looks nothing like you? Of course you're gonna say that. You want me to think it looks nothing like you when it looks exactly like you. What? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have ears like that? So what? People get ears wrong all the time. The witness probably just forgot and made that part up. What? What? The tattoo on the face of the sketch. You don't have it? Yeah, well, it was probably just. She probably just made that part up. Maybe you had a fake tattoo on your face and you just washed it off. Maybe you put it on there just to commit the crime and then you took it off right away. One of those wash off ones so that you could get away with the crime without being recognized because you knew that if someone had a tattoo on their face and they didn't have it later, that would be solid evidence that it wasn't them. Maybe you think I had like that. That doesn't clear you at all. And if you thought it did, you're wrong. I'm still onto you. I don't believe you in the slightest. Not the slightest. You think you're so smart. You think you've got it all figured out. That you can fool me. You can't fool me. What do you think I am, stupid? Even if you look nothing like this sketch, you still look like this sketch, you know what I mean? Because if I say you do, then you do. Wait, hold on. Get in another call. Yeah, what's that? You what? You've apprehended a suspect. Are you sure? Well, how close to the sketch does this person look? A dead ringer, huh? Well, I've got a dead ringer here myself. Why don't you guys come over here and see for yourselves? Think you might got the wrong guy over there. I've got the right one right here in front of me. Wait, what? He confessed to the crime. Did he? Interesting. He might be covering up for his buddy here. There's no way that this guy that I'm looking at isn't guilty of the crime. Looking at that guy, see if he has a twin. What's his name? Oh, okay. He confessed his whole crime, huh? What? Witness confirmed it was him. Footage shows it was him too, huh? Anyone else in that footage? Maybe he had an accomplice. What? He was working alone. How can we be so sure? What? Just because he said he was? That doesn't prove anything. What? Oh. The store owner said it was just him. Okay. Alright, yeah. Alright. I got it. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Well, looks like you're in the clear. Looks like they caught the suspects. They got him, he confessed. Damn. I really wanted that one. I thought I was gonna solve this crime all by myself. You know what? I could still solve a crime tonight. What'd you do tonight? Yeah, I'm not done with you. We're not finished here. Just because they got the for the last case doesn't mean that there's not a new one brewing. I need your exact whereabouts of tonight. Next time you won't complain. Now let's go back of the squad car. Watch that stupid head of yours. Big ol' head. Big ol' sketch looking head. Looks exactly like the head I saw in the sketch. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna take you downtown for a little interrogation. What? What do you mean I already interrogated you here? Get the hell in that car. Right now. Let's go. The back of the car. You're not gonna ride the shotgun. This isn't a buddy vacation duo. This isn't a nice little ride down to the village. This is a ride down to the precinct. I'm gonna fingerprint you. I'm gonna bug you. I'm gonna throw you in a tiny little suffocating cell. And I'm gonna make you wait until I call you to interrogate you. And you're gonna be in that cell with a bunch of dangerous criminals. And I am gonna identify you as one of them. Because whether you say it or not, I know it's true. I know you're one of them. Probably the worst of the worst. It just hasn't come out yet. Right? I don't care if you don't have a record. All that means is that you haven't been caught yet. It doesn't mean you're a clean or clear person. It just means we haven't got on to you yet. Until now, of course. Now that I'm on the case, I'll solve it. And I will get you for everything you've ever done. Every lie you've ever told. Everything is gonna come back to bite you. Yep. You're going down. You're going down, buddy. And I'm gonna be the one who takes you down. You think that just because they caught this other guy, that just because he confessed, that just because you didn't commit that crime, that you didn't commit another, you honestly want me to believe that? You're out of your mind. I know what I'm looking at, and I know what you are. I know what you always have been, and what you want to be. I can see it in your eyes. I can see the lies that you're hiding. You've messed with the wrong person. In fact, you've ran into the wrong person. Probably should have taken a little detour. Probably should have taken a different street. Turned a different corner. Turning the one you did and ended up in front of me. That just changed your whole entire life. Because, you know what? I promise you, no, I vow to you, that this is the last day of freedom you'll ever get. This is the last day of freedom that you'll ever see. You think I'm joking? I'm not gonna give you that thumb back. And you know what? I'm gonna take your ID again too. I'm gonna take away your freedom from you. Because I need to pin someone for something. And you are that someone. I just haven't thought about the something. I am going to be the best cop in this entire city who demolishes all crime, who solves all cases. And I'm starting with you. So let's go. You're under arrest.